YouTube might not be the first place that comes to mind when you think of transgender women, but trust me, it's packed with some seriously amazing talent. Yeah, I went down the rabbit hole, watched a ton of videos, and picked out some of the most standout transgender women on YouTube. Oh yeah, if I have missed someone, drop their name or link in the comments. Emma Ellingsen is one of the first trans YouTubers I ever came across many years ago. She blew my mind. Everything about her is just effortlessly feminine. Her look, her voice, even the way she carries herself. Supernatural. If you're someone who's drawn to trans women who are ultra feminine, Emma's definitely one to check out.
I was just like, stop talking to them and stuff. If there was one thing I really missed before I had my surgery that I like thought about a lot was the fact that I couldn't really relate to any of my friends when it came to dating life. I obviously was super happy for them, and I was like living through them, and I was like, oh my god, you guys, like, yes, you kiss, that's amazing.
So the next creator is someone who gets talked about a lot in the trans community. Yes, that's right, Blaire White. Now, 94% of my audience are men, so everything I make is really from that perspective. But if you're a trans woman watching this, yeah, I already know, you probably rolled your eyes. Blaire's name pops up constantly on Reddit and social media, usually with a lot of backlash from the trans community. That said, personally, I think she's absolutely stunning. And the thing about Blaire is, she's not afraid to go there. She'll tackle topics most people avoid completely. So yeah, her content is definitely polarizing. But if you're into raw opinions and bold takes, you'll probably be into it.
I have almost complete indifference to if this divorce happens. I don't think it will. I don't think you're going to train people to, cite a new acronym, although maybe I'm wrong. It's changed so many times, although people only seem to want to add to it, not take away.
Next up is Mathilda Hogberg. She's a big name in the space and has been doing this for years now. One thing I really like about her is that she doesn't shy away from the real questions. Like, she actually talks about the stuff most people are too scared to ask. Things like, does it look real? What does it actually feel like? That kind of stuff. She keeps it real, and I respect that.
And one of the most common questions I get is like, can I see it or does it look normal? Yeah, during these 10 years, life has been just like many ups and downs, and today I'm going to talk about it all.
All right. Next up is the stunning Samantha Lux. She's easily one of the biggest creators out there in the space. Most of her content is reactions, news commentary, and trending topics, especially stuff that hits close to home for the trans community. She's built a massive following because she's real, she's sharp, and yeah, she's absolutely stunning.
Oh my god. Okay, so listen, you don't have to be attracted to trans people, okay? You don't have to want to date a trans person. Let me just start with that, because I can hear all the people in the comments.
He has a preference. He doesn't want to date a trans person. That's not his. He doesn't have to date a trans person. Blah, blah, blah.
Okay, I get that, okay?
Next is Robin Urlöve, real name Colleen. I actually found her through YouTube Shorts, just scrolling one day, and she really stood out. She drops some solid insights, and even though she doesn't post a ton of long-form content, what's there is definitely worth a look.
Top 5 questions I'm asked as a trans woman. Number 1, what bathroom do I use? The woman's every single time. Number 2, are these real? I am currently a 36 double D, and they are real as they can get.
All right, you can't talk about transgender women on YouTube without mentioning Gigi Gorgeous. She's one of the originals. She's been posting for over 16 years, which is wild. Seriously, go back and watch some of her oldest videos. Gigi is super fun, super confident, and she's always been straight up and authentic.
Hi, I'm Gigi. Happy 2023. Last year was trash and you were too busy being obsessed with me. Hi, I'm Demi. Last year was about your image, which is hideous. This year, focus on your personality. This year, I'm ending my gym membership and starting Ozempic.
Maya Henry is another channel you'll definitely want to check out if you're into trans women content. Her channel's got a bit of everything: tips, reactions, and some real talk about trans-related topics. Solid mix of content if you're just browsing or deep diving into the space.
I love the holiday season that's coming up. It's my favorite part of winter, and I love all the outfits. And sometimes when I'm going to all these different events or these family gatherings, I'm at a loss for what to wear.
Now, if you're into content that leans a bit heavier, more serious, more thoughtful, check out Mia Mulder. She covers deep topics like the masculine crisis, trans women in sports, the history of transphobia, stuff that really makes you think. It's not light watching, but it's super insightful and well put together.
Poster child of Silicon Valley innovation and high tech. It's been heralded to bring in an entirely new industrial revolution, to change the world, much like the internet did.
Then there is Grace Hyland. Her content's definitely a bit different. And yeah, I'll be real, I think she looks absolutely stunning. She's bold, confident, and definitely not afraid to put herself out there. Just a heads up though, her content isn't always what you'd call family friendly.
So there have definitely been times that I've not told guys that I'm trans at all, and it's when I've never wanted to see them again. If I want to see them again, I will tell them. But I think if there's no spark, you don't need to know. And sometimes I will tell guys beforehand, sometimes I won't. You kind of need to suss it. Like, you can tell if a guy's going to be accepting off the bat, or there are some guys who they need to see you in person before they can be like accepting. And some guys will never accept you, and that has nothing to do with you. It's just them.
Next up is Victoria Rose. She covers a lot of content around transitioning and shares her personal journey in a way that's super engaging. And honestly, if I saw her walking down the street, I'd never guess she's transgender. She just carries herself with that kind of effortless confidence. Her videos are easy to watch, entertaining, and packed with good insight.
So I'm here to kind of demystify, why do men like trans women? It's the age-old question of, is it gay to date a trans girl? What makes someone a chaser? What makes someone trans amorous? All these things. I'm here to answer all of them here today.
ICKY is next. When it comes to entertaining content, her videos are seriously addictive. She's got a great personality, super fun to watch, and if you're someone who's curious about dating trans women, there's a lot of wisdom on this channel. Definitely one to check out.
They got a little bit tipsy last night. They got a little bit wild. They're just relaxing today. Hi, I'm ICKY, and if you're wondering why I am trying so hard right now with my fit, it's because I have a date later on today.
Next is Stephanie Lynnette. She's another smaller creator, but her content goes deep. She's undergone full reassignment surgery and openly shares her experience with the process. She also talks about a lot of sensitive topics: mental health, recovery, and the real-life challenges that come with it. If you're seriously interested in dating trans women, this channel has a lot of important information you probably won't hear anywhere else.
But in this video specifically, I'm going to be talking about my experiences of having a penile inversion technique vaginoplasty and how I tackled dilation, and any advice and kind of tips and tricks that I have for you along your lovely journeys.
Another great channel you might have seen is Amanda and Shaye. The videos cover a bunch of topics, from surgery and how it changed Amanda's voice, to what it's like being in a relationship with another trans partner.
So Shaye had vocal feminization surgery. She went on vocal rest for 2 weeks, and now she's talking again.
Hey everyone.
One creator who's really starting to gain traction right now is Nova Lust. If you're into try-on hauls, especially transgender women try-on hauls, you'll definitely want to check out her channel. She's got tons of content, and she's not shy at all. She'll talk about pretty much anything, which makes her videos super fun and unfiltered.
Reset. Seriously, this one's probably my favorite. Out of all of these, I'm really not a blue type of gal, but there's a little bit of pink in here. It's okay.
Savannah is the next trans YouTuber I must mention. She sometimes refers to herself as a transsexual in her videos, but has a channel that's packed with variety. You'll find plenty of try-on hauls and some pretty interesting takes across the board.
Hi guys, I'm back. Did you miss me? I missed you.
All right, that's the list for now. There are so many incredible trans women creators out there, and this is just a slice of what YouTube has to offer. If I missed someone you think deserves a spot, drop their name in the comments. I might do a part 2. And yo, check out this video for something a little different.